Alrighty. Hello everyone and welcome back to DJ's Gaming. We are here with another episode of All the Mods 11. And today we are going to... Wait, there's a reason I wanted those. Alright, and I can eat those too. Today... I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do. Except for build a base and start getting into mods. And do resource gathering and all the fun stuff. Okay. And cooking some charcoal. Oh, that was I purposely just made too many stone pickaxes. Partially because of the fact that we need really badly a lot more iron. Now, the other question is of the several hundred mods, some of which I know very well and some of which I don't know very well, what should we get started in? So, because there's and we got the Silent Gears, Silent Gears actually wouldn't be a bad idea to get into. Oh, somewhere near us is a cave. Scared me for a moment. Oh, it scared me for a moment. There's reliquary reincarnations. And, of course, they have productive trees. Now, productive trees does require us to have bees. Give me a second, I have an itch. I think the first thing we should do is get into a tech mod that makes where we can start cooking things using electricity. So let's see, what do we have in the way of electric furnaces? Those are electric generators. Furniture mod that I don't care actually anything about. Furnace. Okay. Let's see, what do we have here for furnaces? What do we have here? I keep having an itch that I just can't seem to get. Energized power, which has an alloy furnace. It does have a powered furnace. Of course, some upgrades to it. Evil Craft, Mystical Agriculture with the lava crystal from Neo. A passcode protected from Security Craft. We do have the Powa mods, so we got the Furniture. The Holy Stone Furnace from Aether, passcode protected blast furnace. So, this is the only furnace. Requires copper plates, silicon, and iron plates. Which, of course, we can make. There has to be other... There has to be other. Like, seriously, there has to be. Sorry, I am getting distracted by an itch. It is just bugging me. Started hitting me right as... Ow! Alright. So, let's see here. What if we were... Smelter? There is the Ender IO. Induction smelter. But yeah, Ender IO will have... Now, the thing with Ender IO, though, we gotta get Grains of Infinity. Which you have to... It's not easy to do. Okay. And it requires obsidian, so we'd have to have diamond. Okay. There is a Neo one as well. Okay. So... Looks like this may be the easiest way to go. It's, you know, it's going to be a frick ton of silicon. Find storage, Ender IO, applied energetics. Alright. Oh, and that's getting nether quartz. Fuji films. Now, there are multiple different forms of silicon. This is cooking Certus quartz. Ender IO is sag milling clay. Or sand. Okay, refined storage is also cooking nether quartz. I just thought this actually shows us all the different smelting items. Furnace, powered furnace, the advanced one. Holy stone, which is from the Aether, so that's not what we want. Then, of course, the different smelters. Mystical agriculture. That might be a possibility. So yeah, mystical agriculture is an option, and occultism could be an option. And honestly, if I could just figure out a way to get silicone. For now, let's start with getting ourselves a bunch of iron. Okay. And see, that's kind of one of the fun things is the fact that this is, since this is Oh, that was kind of cool. It not only... Oh, I did not mean to do that. But... Oh, dear. Okay. Ooh, hello. One, we found a bunch of iron. Two, found some dangers. Oh, hi, more than one. Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't want to deal with you. Go away. Okay. Okay. This is not bad. Hmm. Okay, can we... Oh. I just gave him an opening. Gosh darn it. Okay. Ah, It's a apothic invader. Furry purr. I am so sorry about that name. Okay. I'm okay with not getting... Okay, I don't need any of this. But I will take that, that. A lost cuisine of legends past tuna sandwich. Okay. Bunch of condensed blood. Box of eternal closure. Okay. Okay. Wow. Good to know that we just got a bunch of really weird stuff. Okay, can I catch you in the cobweb again? Ah, darn it. Ow. Okay. Hi, Pin, but... Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Okay. Okay. So... we, of course, found a cave system, because I can't do anything without finding some kind of random thing that I really am not interested in. um... And now we need to drop all this stuff off. We now have too much stuff. Okay. I think I will hold on to the golden apple and the tuna sandwich. Tuna sandwich for food and the golden apple for funsies. Now, I'm thinking, which I know that's dangerous for me to do. Are you kidding me? I just dug into another one. I don't have torches. Fudge. I forgot about I forgot about torches for a moment there. I was just like, oh, hey, look, we're in a weird place. Now, I am thinking, what mods would be best for us to get started in? Because it's obvious we're not getting into... we're not going to get into the silicone that quickly. So... so no smelting things. Right, this is going to have a lot of different things new in it as well that I'm not used to. Capacitors. See, now that's the thing. We could, well, that requires hoppers. Hmm. Gosh darn it. And then advanced AE, that's all the modium. This is, of course, all the ores. These are charms. And then, of course, the apotheosis, which we are nowhere near touching. AE, we need a... to get into AE, we need a meteor. Which, if we can find a meteor, we can then get into silicone that way. Aurora. And, of course, it does have the Strainers mod. That can get us these. Which then, for them, makes ore. Cable tiers, cable tiers. More cable tiers. Bunch of decorative blocks. More decorative blocks. Deep null. So what's deep null? Okay, it looks like a storage mod. Of course, you do have the easy villagers, which will make a nice, easy way of getting iron. Yeah, that will actually be a really good way to gain iron. It's making an iron farm. It's actually easy. Save that for later. Then Ender IO. That's the Sterling Generator sag mill. Right, and the sag mill does not... It's, yeah, the Grains of Infinity. So we may want to think about getting into Ender IO, because it does have eventually the ability to get the alloy smelter, which will get us an electric version of smelting. So... It's just, it does not have a lot of really, really good ways of producing things. Or producing electricity. At least early game. But it's possible. It's just, yeah, we don't have obsidian. That's our downside currently, is I don't have a diamond pickaxe to do obsidian. And then energized power has a lot of interesting things. Plus item silos. So energized power might end up being the, like, new version of mechanisms, possibly. We do also have Forbidden Arcanus. So that can be interesting. That won't be that easy to get into, though. Frame blocks for decorations. Okay, They have the geodes. They do not have the way to create them, which actually makes sense. But knowing that there are geodes is actually a good thing. Okay. Now, does this have a furnace? It has a generator. Proxy and materializers. Okay. I am getting so easily distracted right now by little things. Okay. Alright, just our things is also kind of a weird mod. Cause bridges and doors and stuff. See, it's a little weird because they haven't made the they haven't made the quest book, so it's kind of hard to like, oh, this is what we should get into first. Now, I do know that we should save those, because we are going to want to get into mystical agriculture. And then, of course, blood magic. But this isn't blood magic, it's Neo-Vitea. Vitea? Vitae? I don't know how to say that. First thing I should do is make the guidebook for it. And then cultisms, I won't touch that yet. And then, of course, power, which requires then bees. Lots of bees. We're going to have to get into bees in this mod pack. Or trees. One of the two. Right now, I'm trying to figure out if besides the resource mods, what else do we have? We have refined storage. Which, if I remember correctly, isn't refined storage an easier? Oh no, that still requires silicon, so that's still mid-game. Okay. Alright, that requires us to actually be taking out monsters. Honestly, I think today we should get into roots. Because that would be a good starter, I think. And thankfully the roots mod's not too complicated. We should probably also get into silent gear. Just because of the fact that it would be helpful. There's a slingshot. I kind of now want to make a slingshot. Now, that requires blueprints. But we can make... Okay, wait, how do we make a template board? Okay. So I still need paper with blue dye. Okay. So then that bears my question of, do I by chance... Have I by chance found any sugarcane to turn into blue dye? Or to grow so I can make paper? Does not look like it. Also, I think I need sand. Yeah, I need sand. Cause... Yeah, this place don't have sand. And I'm also not seeing much of anything, honestly. Let's come over here. Oh, there's one thing I'm looking for. Okay. Now... Oop. I'm running into their houses. Sorry! I'm not the best driver. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm a bad driver. I hear you trying to shoot me, and I'm getting away from you. Okay. Can you take me to your... Take me to your hive. Oh, is this hive near here? Oh, yep, right here. Okay. For a minute, let's stop getting distracted by every shiny thing that I run into. Okay. It's finding blue dye. is what I wanted to find. Or something I can turn into blue dye. Oh, and I needed sand. Fudge. Fuji, God, it became... What is with me and... Why can't I do this What the heck? There. Okay. Please raise faster. Okay, now lower. And now straight back up. Okay, I am getting a lot better at this. I am also almost out of blood in it, and I have no clue how to refill that. Ooh, I actually need diorite. Grab some andesite too, but whatever. Now I'm just trying to get to the blue flowers that are over here. Okay. Kyanite rose. No, it makes a light blue. Gosh darn you, I need a blue, not light blue. Oh, hello. It's daytime, so that thing's not gonna... Creeper spawn eggs, spider spawn eggs. Boon of the Earth 1. And then, of course, we have... That was a cave spider. Okay. Red, purple, I saw some yellow. I'm looking for blue. I need a blue. These are cornflowers. I think cornflowers are blue, right? Yes, they are. Yes. Alright. Let's head back home. I'm running into things still. Oh, wow, I timed that perfect. Alright. The diorite will be for later. Okay. Let's put some sugar cane down to grow. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Now, That makes paper. And then... Oh, wait. No, was it? No. It's 4 pieces of paper. Gosh darn it. Is there other ways? Do sawdust. Some kind of cane. Productive tree sawdust. Of course I know the sugar cane. The sawmill can make sawdust. Of course. Wait a minute. There was another sawmill. The productive tree sawmill. It requires a stone cutter. And okay, yeah, that's actually... We can do that. For a moment there, I forgot what I was actually trying to do. Okay. We shall make this work somehow. I need that. Okay. So, stone cutter, sawmill, and then we go chop down a tree real quick. Do 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 do. And now it's going. Okay, and that can go back in there. So this will get us the sawdust. Okay. Now I went ahead and I made the bucket, and I saw some lava. I saw a giant pool of lava. So let's make to where iron is easier to get. See, it's nice that we actually know where that pool of lava is as well, for us to get obsidian. And I think this will be good. This at least makes sure we'll have all the obsidian we want. We'll also end up obsidian, iron we want. We'll also end up getting all of the red poppies, the poppies we want, which isn't really that big of a deal. The poppies aren't that big of a deal. And this ingredient is a singular stone. Great, the villager's here. Hey, you know what? Actually... Wait, where is he? He's on my roof! Is that my staircase up there? No. Okay, whatever. I have to put a villager in there. I'm not sure if I can grab him. No, I cannot. Oh, his actually goes down. I did not mean to hit him. Okay, well, I guess I'm killing y'all now. Y'all were useless to me. Okay. Now, I think I need some water. Hey, way too wicked. Aw, thank you. No, wait, where did I accidentally leave it in here? Okay, now then. Now we have the 4 pieces of paper and the blue dye. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. Got that done. Actually, this is the perfect timing that we were able to get the leather, because I think I need a book. So, talk about perfect timing. Because, yeah, make this, I need a book, which needs 3 things of paper. And now I can go paper, turn into book, and then now I have the material guide. And now we need... I need to know how to make a... That doesn't tell me how to make a template board. Hey, Nisi. Trying to figure out how to make a template board. It doesn't want to tell me. I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little... I'm... Because there is no... There's no... Goodness me. There's no quest lines yet. And so... Oh, let's go with that one to be better. Because there's no quest line yet, I'm lost on where to start or what to do. A little bit. And so... I'm just getting into trying to figure out that. Now I have I have this. And so the first thing I thought is, why don't I make a slingshot? Something ranged to start off with. Because why not? And so I thought, okay, well, let's get into silent gear. It's just one of the issues is it has the template board, but it's difficult. It doesn't want to tell me how to make it. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, and so that's kind of what I'm getting into. Just, let's screw around and see what sticks. For lack of better words, I'm pretty much throwing spaghetti on the wall and having fun with it. And just seeing what will happen. Oh, fun. I'm currently in the position where the only things I need to record is Minecraft videos. I actually recorded a pretty fun one this morning that I'm excited about. And so... Okay. Oops. So... It needs... Yeah, I won't give anything away. I will just say I played with a mod I have never played with before, and it was really, really fun. You're watching yourself die. That's not fun. I'm sorry. So now it's like, how do you, like, I need a tool rod blueprint. Okay. Granted, let's see. That was... Oh gosh, what day was it? It's like 2 weeks ago. That was actually my day. I was editing... Oh, there's an Enderman down there. I just saw creepy eyes and I was like, wait, what was that? It was an Enderman. It scared the hell out of me. It was a couple of weeks ago where, like, that's all I did is I edited me dying a lot. Yeah, you gotta be active to do lives. Or they'll sit there and throw a hissy fit. It's kind of annoying, honestly. Alright. So while we're at it, I also made the runic tablet. And we should probably get a bark knife made. They're cheap. I just need that. one of those, and I have a stick. So that, and we now have the bark knife. Hey, Gavin, how you doing? I forgot what I was doing. I was taking bark knife over here. Granted, I don't need that right now. Okay. And then things went sour. Okay, so the red one's the one I haven't eaten yet. Okay. And can we... Do we have enough to get over to this village, kidnap, I mean, relocate one of its citizens, and then head back? Hi, you. Okay. We just now need to get back before the blood runs out. And then I probably will fall to my doom. Alright. We made it back, or close enough. No, I didn't steal a villager. I'm relocating the villager. It's a completely different situation. And I'm putting him in here, where he's going to be nice and happy. See, he's happy. And then... yeah. This is where Iron Golem's supposed to spawn, and... okay. Well, either way, he's happy there now. He's happy there now. A second, I forgot what I was doing. And those are repair kits. Crude knife, crude hammer, blueprint book, jeweler set. Do I need more than one villager in here? I thought I only needed one villager. Oh, I need to give him a bed. Do I have a spare bed? I don't have a spare bed. Gosh darn it. I don't have enough. I don't have a bed. Or I don't have a spare bed. So, for now, I'll just wait. I will get him a bed in the near future. Okay. Right now, I need to make some more paper. Yeah, that's more than enough. For now. Okay. Now... we got the blue dye. And we now have... so, I need a tool rod. We also need a cord blueprint. Oh wait, flax? So wait, there's flax seeds. There's flax seeds. Have I found flax seeds yet? Those are pumpkin. No, I have not. Ah! It worked! It worked! Okay. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that to work. Okay, I am in need of flax seeds. I have this itchy feeling that, much like, I don't think I just get the seeds by breaking random plants all over the place. Sadly. I've not eaten that yet, so let's... okay. One thing I should do is we should make a boat so that we can actually travel easier. But first, let's check around here for flaxseed. Now, one thing I did stupidly, that there was a spawner with a chest under it, and the spawner was a cave spider spawner. And I stupidly broke it. I should not have done that. Because those spawners on the surface are extremely rare. And that was dumb of me to break it. Cauliflower, okay. And we found some sheep. Okay, come on. At least I'm fairly certain. Yeah, no, the only thing we get is wheat, demon seeds, and old roots. Okay. And we've gained even more hearts. I do like the mod where if you eat things, you gain more hearts. That is one of my favorite mods. And, you know, one thing that we really need to do is, since pretty soon our broom is going to have no more ability to fly me around, I really should, like, make a way to get over the hill. Ooh, strawberries, too. I'm just looking for some flax, though. I gotta keep getting distracted by everything else. I'm gonna need that. Because we'll need more blue dye in the future. Okay, I have a freaking... Okay... Die. Oh, flax. Flaxseed, where are ya? Ooh, wait, I think that's it, right there. No, it's mustard seed. Gosh darn it. I can't even eat it. There's radishes. Did that say mature? We got so many fun things. Alright. Ow. Haven't eaten sweet berries yet either. Gosh darn it. This gathered up all the flowers. I didn't want the flowers. Okay, so wait a minute. We can get flax seeds from the market for a diamond. Now, how you make the market? Right, it's a red wool. Now, I can get some wool because I did see some sheep. It's the red that... And actually, we're getting poppies right now. So... red wool shouldn't be a problem. And that will also then make to where we could just purchase whatever we want. Oh, kittens! Aww. I want pets. It sucks that I live in a apartment that's like the only living thing we allow in our apartment is humans. And in all honesty, I'm fairly certain if they could figure out a way to not allow humans into the apartment and still make money, they would. Wild fluffy plant? What does these grow? Fluffy puffs? Okay. Oh. Oh, it can be cord. Okay. Oh, I think I already have radishes. Oh well. I will always take more radishes because radish! But yes, I definitely need to figure out a hole. I need to make a hole in this wall. Wait. Ah, no. I hear said sheep. Come here, sheep. Okay. And now we are back home. This time with fluffy seeds. Because why not? Ooh, no radish seed. There we go, radish seeds. And then raspberry seeds. And we're about to gain a bunch of hearts. Okay. And the strawberries. And cauliflowers. And we'll put down a mustard. Because why not? And then over here, we'll put down 2 of them. Because why not? Okay. Now we have a poppy, which does the red dye. And we have the wool. And then we have more than enough planks. All this just because I want a slingshot. Yeah. I'm a little sad that I'm doing all this just for a slingshot. Okay. Now, plop. Now the good news is this guy does not die. Alright, you. I want flax seeds. You want a diamond for said flax seeds, though. Gosh darn it, he is not cheap. I don't have a diamond. That's not cool. I don't have a diamond. Now, do I also need... Okay. Okay. A tip upgrade. Cord, binding, coating, grip. And then cord is going to require 3 with string. Okay. I do have 2 spider eggs. And that could get me more than enough. Aha! Yes, it did. And now we got the cord. And we also got a thing of fine silk, which I was not expecting. Okay. Now the cord blueprint. Like, how do I use the blueprints? Is there a special machine that I need? Maybe the gear smithing table? No. I can make the stone anvil. Okay. Let's see here. Starlight charger, recycler crystal, refabricator, metal press, the stone anvil. Crude mixers. We do have productive fire, or productive metal works. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am seriously trying to figure this out. That's the thing. Silent gear is one of those things that if you get really good at it, you can become extremely overpowered. But gosh darn it, does it annoy the heck out of me. Okay, I don't need any more of that right now. I need... Oh! Let's see. There is a spell that uses poppies. Right. Raw beef with red mushroom and a red currant. Mind altering, so it follows that their abilities in a spell would involve the mind using the above recipe. A spell that will cause nearby monsters to attack other nearby monsters. Okay. What other flowers are readily available? Have pink tulip. And the lilac. Growth does require a beetroot and vines. You've discovered that lilacs contain a spark of growth, a growable plant around the targeted block, and has a chance of applying a bone meal effect. And then... Ooh. You found that pink tulips can closely link with the life force of living creatures using the above recipe, capable of damaging hit entities while simultaneously stealing some of their life force. Okay. Anything else? Ow. See white tulips as well. White tulips, which is cold. White tulip contains magical essence of cold and ice. Using it, you can free this cold power, creating a spell that will both damage and slow the hit targets. It snowballs birch saplings and white currants and white tulips. Now, one question. Can we grow them in the... That's what I was wondering. So we need to make a bunch of these planters. And every single flower needs to be in one of these planters. Oh my gosh. Okay. I didn't save the planters. And I'm misspelling it. Okay. I have a bunch of birch, so we'll go with birch. Okay. I don't have a ton of iron at this moment in time. So wait, does a bed have to be in here? No, a bed does not have to be in there. Okay. But I think I want more of these. Because they are slow. Now, thankfully, poppies are the ones I'm not going to have to worry too much about. Okay. Now, honestly, though, before we get... While that is getting... We do need the imbuer. So yeah, we are going to want the imbuer. And we want the mortar, which is... Oh, this one will actually do any... Okay, nice. I think the pestle, though, is still going to be diorite. Yeah. No surprise there. But that's fine. We got this. We got this. Okay. Which one did I put the diorite in? And I want my andesite that I grabbed. Okay, got that. Got that. And then... To make this, I need 3 stone bricks, but that's going to require 4 cobblestone first. And we're going to also need an extremely large amount of chests for what we're about to do. And hoppers. More hoppers. More hoppers. Okay, so far I have 7 hoppers. And I really need an axe, please, to come over here and let's chop down a bunch of birch wood. Now, one issue I am seeing is that despite all of the birch trees we've been cutting down, I haven't seen the white. I've only got black and red. Oh, I do have some white currants. Okay. Okay. There we go. I am missing a stick. So let's grab lots of sticks. Alright, so now we have an imbuer. And we got the mortar. Oh, right. I can't just put the pestle in there. Okay. Now, one other thing that I'm going to have to do is, I'm not sure, oh, Fuji films, what did I just break? I think I just broke one of the strawberries on accident. Okay. Now, one of the things I am going to have to try and figure out there is an item that only happens it's called the Verdant Sprig. It's a rare item that drops when you harvest grown plants. And that's kind of one thing I'm curious on is, will those show up in this thing? Will it be able to show up? Okay. Oh, right. I need some birch slabs. Okay. Now, I just thought. I just thought of something. Couple of things, actually. I'm kind of multitasking at this exact second. one doing that. But can these... So here, let's maybe stick them... Oh my goodness, I don't know where. Let's stick them right here. Let's stick them along this wall. Because they look like they have hoppers to them. So, if they have hoppers to them, they might be able to put down into... where's all my dirt? I had a bunch of dirt. Nope, nope, not in there, never mind. Okay. And now my hoe. Or actually, no, I'm not hoeing. Not all of these, anyways. Okay. Okay, so... I'm guessing there are, like, different types of dirt that some may be better than others. But now, then, another thing I want to do is throw wheat seeds, sweet berries. I haven't eaten a sweet berry yet. And I don't know, let's do tomato. Okay. Oh. There. Now I can just break those, so I don't have to deal with those anymore. Okay. So now... it didn't grow. Dirt. Coarse dirt. I saw it jump up. Mulch. Okay. Can I make mulch? Okay. Mulch. Combine with a hoe and a crafting table for infused farmland. Which is a bunch of compact biomass, which is biomass, which requires just composting. Which is not actually expensive. Oh, right, I forgot. I have these. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. They work. They work. Ha 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 ha. The flowers of roots will no longer be a problem. We are going to have all the flowers we want. Okay. And then this is going to get us food. All we want. Okay. Okay. Hee. We can make our first spell. All I need to do is, like, make a shovel real quick. Because... Oh, and I can get rid of that, and I can get rid of that, and I can get rid of that, and I can get rid of that. Oh, Fudger! What are you doing? Jeez. Scared the living bejeebers out of me there. Alright. Now then. Back to what I was doing. Got those. Got those. I just need to get some snowballs. Which... we get snow... up here. There we go. Ow. 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 Okay. So far, got the white tulip, the birch sapling, the snowball, the white currant, and the rare. Now, before I do that, I'm going to try one more time to get a verdant. Nope. No luck. Okay, that sucked. But we can now get the powder. Go that. Put that all in there. And then we take the pestle. Now we have the spell powder. And then if we put this... Okay. The stick's supposed to be floating there. But we now have blistering cold, only has 15 uses. But we also have, like, so much of all the items that are needed to make it that we can just make it non-stop. Oh, thinking of, here's another one. Can we grow the white currants? No. No. Oh. Right, that's shatter. Okay. Well, that sucks. But any other spells that wouldn't be hard for us to get? I mean, yeah, we could get shatter. Jack-o'-lantern with bone meal and elderberry. We just need the sunflower. Wet sponge is the hard one there. That one's not gonna happen. That one's not gonna happen. Okay. This one's not gonna happen because you need to get a radiant daisy. Possible. Because I can get prismarine shards. So earth spike. Whoopsie. Because I think I have prismarine shards already. No, I have the prismarine crystals. Is there a way to make... Is there a way to make prismarine shards? Besides a guardian spike and a prismarine essence. Very well, there's the strainer. Right, the Thurgy also has some interesting... I'm curious about the Thurgy. Thurgy. Does it have a book? Yeah, the Hermeticon. In-game guide. It's just 2 sands and a book. I think the only issue is I don't think I have any leather. Dry embrace on incubation. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Any books or any leather. Okay. But that doesn't mean I can't go grab a cow real quick. Man, I'm fairly certain there's some cows on the other side of the hill here. Okay. See, pig. While I'm over here, let's also grab the peony. More pigs. What is that? Oh, a green carpeter. Okay. Cow! Come here, I need you. Thank you for actually getting me a really good amount of leather. And some raw beef. Okay. Oh, wait, yellow flower. And I should grab the blue flower too. Not to turn this one into, do not turn this one into dye. but to grow more. I should probably also think about setting up a one of them as a tree farm. Okay, and down. All right. All right, the dandelion with a string and a feather, of course, makes the dandelion wins. The cornflower will... Oh. Is not a spell. The peony, though, is. With a melon and red dye, Nightshade gets regeneration. Ooh. That's not bad, actually. Let's drop these in here for now. Because we have the ability to make a book. And please tell me... Okay, it didn't. Okay. Got a poison potato. Haven't eaten that yet. Nom 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 nom. I'm poisoned. Ouch. I should have not done that. Without my other thing. And... Alright, I do need to drop that in there. I have sawdust in here. Okay. Now, isn't there a better way of making... Yeah, this all just makes 2. It is so annoying. Oh, and I could have just... Whoops. Oh, well. Okay. And... Now we have the book. Okay. So, welcome, dear reader, to Thurgy, mod that explores the ancient and revered art of classic alchemy. You can do divination rods to find ores, ore refining, which means more ingots per ore. Item transformation converts items into other items. Item transportation, there's going to be future weapons and devices to assist in common tasks. And then this is credits. And then divination rod. Okay. So we're getting salt, sulfur, and mercury. Okay, 3 principal energy solids, the principal, the body, the alchemy. Sulfur is the soul of a thing, and then the mercury is the energy or life force of a thing. Easiest application is the refining of ores. To refine an ore or raw metal, you first need to liquefy it. Is in the about apparatus, of course. Okay. This has just lots and lots of reading that I will worry about later. Okay. So far, like, I was hoping... I'm hoping that we can get some verdant sprigs. Now... the next thing that we can also look into... and that's one is, I wouldn't mind the crystal staff. The crystal staff is just expensive. Also needs Acacia and birch with a verdant sprig I haven't even found yet. Plus we gotta go to the nether. Okay. Then there is, of course, the living tools. But we need the altar. See, now here's the thing. And harvesting full-grown crops of all kinds. They have innate life force. See, and that's what I want, is get a verdant sprig. Then infernal bulbs for nether warts. Dragon eyes for chorus flowers. So... and it's like, what, a 1 in 40 it says? And yet... that means that it should have... like, one of these should have given it by now. But I love that we can actually grow flowers. Okay. Nope, leaving them alone. Not playing with those guys. Then this is gonna be more difficult to get into. Okay. Okay, taking output items. And this is all insertion helper stuff. Okay. So now so we have the incubator, liquefaction cauldron, calcification oven, distiller, the pyromatic blazer. How do we make this? This is below the alchemical device you want to power, then insert a fuel item by right-clicking it. Alternatively, hopper or pipes can be used to insert fuel. Insert fuel items. Oh, it has to be polished. And then 5 copper. And then got the polished diorite. So right now we're making that. Okay. Actually, I want to play with my staff. Oh, hi. Can I even... Ah! Ow. I'm giving him slowness. That's a named dude. Or a boss pillager. Okay. I need to do more damage to him. Because he has, like, speed, regenerate. Oh my gosh. Alright, where are you? He has regen as well. Okay. Now you should just be a normal one. Yep. There we go. Jeez. We had a boss pillager? That was nuts. I did not expect a boss pillager. Oh, we have Bad Omen. Specifically, and we have a copper backpack. What is equipped is just a normal... Oh, no, we have an iron chest. Or... Oops. Oops. Okay. Let's do this outside. Alright. So after making that, what do we need? I wanna triple the ores. To refine an ore or raw metal, you first need to liquefy it, which will yield multiple metal sulfur. Additionally, you'll need to obtain multiple heaps of mineral salt to provide a body for this multiplied sulfur, and some mercury shards to provide the mercury for the soul of the resulting refined ingots. The next entries will guide you through the process of obtaining all the materials and creating your iron ingots. Solvent shrimps matter of their salt and mercury, leaving the alchemical sulfur behind. Amin is sal ame in liquid form. Traces can be extracted from water. So, about apparatus. I need the sal amic accumulator. That's a tank. That's the accumulator. The first half of the sal needs to be placed on top of the tank. And 3 copper, 2 iron, or 4 iron, 2 sticks. Can hold the fluids produced from crystallized water and crystallized lava as well. Okay. So 2, 3, 4. 3 copper. Boing. Okay. Okay, come on, come on. Can I get lucky, please? Here's a good question that I just now thought of. Does potentially the right click to harvest screw with the chances of it spawning? Or screw with the loot table for it? Okay, I am looking for the tank. And then we are going to also make this. Just be 3 more irons plus just, you know, any kind of stone. Now I am noticing polished deep slate is an option. Okay. So, put the tank down, put that on top of it, and then put some water in it. Okay. It is almost completely instant. And so okay. It might not be exactly instant, but it is pretty dang close to instant. Okay, so sulfur extraction is the part of the ore purification that leads to multiplication. One ore or raw metal yields multiple sulfurs, which then each can be refined into an ingot. Right-click the liquefaction cauldron with a solid to fill it. Okay, so I need now to make a liquefaction cauldron. Get any stones, 5 copper. And of course a cauldron. You know, let's just chuck a bunch of copper in. It seems I am using a lot of copper. So now I'm making the liquefaction cauldron, which will need a cauldron. Okay. As well as some more polished calcination. Where'd it go? Liquefaction cauldron. There it is. Okay. A device to extract alchemical sulfur from items using a solvent. Okay. And now I want to do... Here, I'm going to let those cook. Let's go down and grab some more copper real quick. Because I know there's tons of copper everywhere. Gold, copper. Okay. I just got 23 copper doing that. Okay. So now we have a bunch of copper to test this out on. I'm trying to think of... Okay. Okay, so... Aces on top of a heating device. Okay. Okay, so I do need to... Okay. And... You know what? Goodbye. Let's go ahead. Okay. Alchemical sulfur copper. Okay. Oh, wow. And it does not use very much of the... Okay, now I have the I have the sulfur. It's becoming nighttime. Alright, so I have the sulfur. I need mercury. Mercury yielding items such as crops, food, ores, raw metals, but also stone, sand, glass. For low value items, you may need to add multiple items at once to obtain even one mercury shard. Now add fuel, such as coal, to the... Okay, I'm going to need to make more of those pyromatic blazers. Thankfully, they're not hard to make. Okay. Now, we want a device to extract... Needs a whole block of copper. Plus 3 iron ingots. I need just 1 more copper. Okay. Block of copper. And mercury distiller. Okay. Now, crops are an option. How many... If I was to chuck this in the alchemical calcification, fermentation... 3. And the mercury distiller will get me a mercury shard. And how much will this get us? That's kind of cool looking, though. That is really cool looking. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, this thing, what, just boiled? Oh, and I can right click those to get that out. Okay. Function in crystallized form, their main uses as an ingredient in digestion process and as an energy source. Okay. So, we have mercury shards now, and a decent amount of them. I don't know why I'm going in here. I thought it was nighttime for some reason. Okay. Empty hand. Now to extract salt. Salt is needed in order to create items from the alchemical sulfur. The type of salt needs to match the type of sulfur. For our project that involves iron sulfur, we need mineral salt, which covers all types of ores and metals. Which means, okay. So we need the calcification oven with any mineral such as ores, raw metals, or ingots to calcinate it. Now add fuel. After a while, some salt will have been created. You can right-click the calcification with an empty hand to obtain mineral salt. Okay. Oh, and this is just a block of copper and 4 ingots. And we're going to need 5 more. This is a lot of work to... Well, triple ores. It's a lot of work to triple ores, but I have a feeling that once you get it going, it works really well. I think. Honestly, while we're waiting. Okay. And excuse me, sorry. Keep hiccuping. And we're gonna need another one of these. Okay. Now. Because, yeah, so now this, besides getting used to, like, make different things, a vessel to hold sulfur for the incubator. Okay. And then this is also how you do an attunement. But yeah, the goal is to... Right now we want to get the... Oh, and we can make... It makes two. Okay. So if you do any full-on ores, it will make 3. We can do any gemstones, we'll make 2. These are like making 2 of all those. That makes only 1. And wait, what is the strata? Okay. So strata would be like cobblestone, concrete, psyllium, crystallized lava, and crystallized water. So wait, how do you do crystallized water? Oh, just salt and water makes crystal. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Oh, wrong way. Okay. Crystallization oven. Oh, hi, hi. Where'd you come from? Like, really, where did he come from? I hear another one. He's about to shoot me in the back. And there went that. Okay, any more? Okay. Now then, back to what I was doing. Calcification oven. And... throw 3 coppers in it. I just realized I'm going to need 6 of these. Or 3 of these. Okay. And I'm going to need more of these as well. So, it takes 1 mineral. Okay. So this is 3 copper. This here is 5 copper. And that's anything. So with 3 coppers, we're turning it into 9. But no, we're not. Now, here's the thing, though, is this is minerals. It does not need to be copper. You can use anything. I just used copper. Okay. Okay. Now, the final step is to recombine the 3 principles into usable iron ingots. Right-click the incubator sulfur vessel, salt vessel, with the sulfur, salt, and mercury you obtained earlier, respectively, to fill them. Now add, after a while, the input items will have been consumed and incubated into the result. So now we need to make the incubator, which requires me to have at least 1 copper and 3 gold. Do I have 3? Okay. I'm like, do I have 3 gold? I do have the issue of I don't have any copper. Because I just used all my copper. Alright. Let's find some more copper real quick. Found them. See, once you get this process going, like, oh, hi, more copper. But once you get this process going, it actually does a really good job at tripling your ores. And you don't have to use ores to get the salt. I just did because I had it. Now, I need the... Ooh. Wait. We need the incubation vessels, too. Before we can make the incubator. This on top of heating device needs incubation vessels for all 3 ingredient types. So we need a vessel, the salt, and the sulfur, and the incubation. Okay. And this is going to require a sulfur, a salt, an incubation, plus 8. And then this here needs another one. So 4, 8, 12. Plus 13. And we need another one of these, so plus 5 more. Goodness gracious. But one thing I can now do is we could take like this, put those in there, and let it cook. And this will just make me a whole bunch of alchemical sulfur. And lo and behold, that will be all we need. Oh, I should have made the brazier first. Whoops. Oh well. It's fine for a sec. Okay. But I can see why it suggests using charcoal since it's a renewable resource. A supposed to be easily renewable resource. Okay. So we put that down. Put that down. Place horizontally next to the incubator. And then this one is for sulfur. Okay. So I got the sulfur one. I now need the salt and the mercury. Okay. Oh, I'm like, where is it? All right, salt, mercury, cook, and is it working? It's working. Okay. Yay. We can now triple our ores. Which is it's just nice to know that we can now triple our ores. That's going to make our life a lot easier. Now, I am going to need some more mercury. I want to know birch saplings. If they were thrown in, okay, that still requires 3 of each. Okay. See, now I also need more salt. And to get a lot of salt, since I have free iron already. And then the distillation. We can just grab a bunch of wheat. All right. Okay. There, now is this like non-stop? Mercury, more salt. Okay. Now I don't think these stop is the thing. More salt, more mercury. Okay. Can these not be put in there? Oh, they can't be put in there. Okay. Well, that sucks. I was hoping they could. Because I have a bunch of them. So... see, here's more wheat. Yeah, as long as this has fire in it, or wood in it, it just keeps cooking. Even when you don't want it to. Okay. But... now we can do things like... can we, like, multi-combine diamonds now? Or even better, can we make a diamond divining rod? First, though, we need amethyst and nether quartz. Netherite as well. Abundant. Precious materials, rare materials. Wait. Unobtainium, vibranium, isium, and diamonds. Or emeralds. Dragonades, nether stars. Yo, what? Okay. Alright, I'm not going to worry about continuing making those for now. Oh. Okay. Still no verdant sprig. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know why that... And let me guess, it's not showing up in any of these either? No. Hmm. Okay. Now then, I do know that we have other chests. Yeah, we have sophisticated storage, which requires us to make a lever and, you know, surround the lever with wood. Okay. Okay, got a bunch of levers. And now I got a bunch of the sophisticated chests. And now if I take it with and surround it with iron, I can make iron chests, surrounding it with gold to make gold chests, yada da da da. Don't have the gold for it. But I will switch out this chest with those. Oh. Okay. Fudge. I did not mean to do that. Okay, wait. Wait, where's my third? Oh no, I only had 2 of these. Or 3 of these. And that's right here. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, we can actually open those with slabs above them. They're actually not much bigger. Okay. I feel like something's not right. I don't know why. Okay, it is... Yeah, they do have like the basic to iron, basic to gold already, all the way up. But now if we already have okay. Go straight to iron. Or gold, I mean. Oh my gosh. Alright. I think my brain has done too much. And I figured out where the sweet berries went. Okay. I think we're going to end there. We at least now have an ability to triple our ores. So that's a good start. And we have auto iron. And I wonder if they're supposed to be able to put more people in the iron farm. I wonder if it will tell me. Iron farm. Nope, it don't tell me. But if we put more people in there, it might make it go faster. Anyways, guys, I don't know why my brain is just shutting down. And that, and I'm not 100% sure what to do next at the moment. Besides gather a huge amount of resources. The thing is I'm not... I mean, we have the iron farm, which is great. We have... Now we have all this, which is great. And we've started roots, and we've started... That's actually it. I think the big thing we need to do is resource gathering. We've at least made to where we have unlimited iron now. Which means I can then turn our focus towards the more rare stuff. I wonder if there's an easy way to get obsidian. Dust with a gray paste. Okay. Of course, the bees. Generate obsidian while consuming. Carried output routes into compatible... Okay, so wait. Upgrade core. Ah, that's a lot of blocks of coal. But... that makes obsidian. There is a block generator. Why is there a block generator mod on this server, or on this mod pack? Like, no, seriously, why is there a block generator? I just... okay. And then, of course, the applied energetics, the entropy manipulator. And then, of course, doing that. Ooh, and that's strata. Now, what is the best way? Bread gets one. Cooked meat, or cooked steak gets one. Is there anything that can make more than one? Right now I'm seeing a lot of 1-for-1s. Diamonds and emeralds get 10. And then all of these high mercury gems. Okay. Ooh. Those are all of the different gems. That actually is pretty good. Okay. High mercury metals. Okay. Trying to think of... Ooh. These are medium... Oh, these are ores. So that would require, like, silk touch. But... Goodness me, that's nice. And then, of course, any of the all the modium gets 10. Okay. Interesting. There are some mediums. Oh, any wool. Wool is a 1-for-1. That's actually not bad. Wool being a 1-for-1. I'm guessing also cooked food is in this. Probably. Anyways, as I said, my brain is just not... It's shutting down for some reason. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, man, hit big thumbs up button and subscribe for more. I will see you guys on Friday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Friday. And, later, everybody.